FIFA and Coca-Cola came up with an opportunity for football fanatics to get up and close with the FIFA World Cup trophy. FIFA and Coca-Cola sent the official FIFA World Cup trophy on its biggest ever journey around the world to 86 countries, including every African nation. Football fans not only got close to the solid gold trophy, they were also treated to a 3D video made by South African company Haptics.
We received a brief from our client. We worked a number of months on a script for them. Once the script was established, we had to refine the method of presenting it, and we decided to go with full HD, which is 1920 by 1080 pixels, also known as 1080p as the consumer will recognize it, which required that we use very, very high-end cameras, and we're fortunate enough to have a member of our team who's developed the only 3D rig in the country. We chose to run with Red 1 cameras, which allowed up to a 4000 resolution picture across. However, since we were only going to 1920, we chose to shoot it at half that, at 2048 or 2K, as the cinema industry knows it.
From shooting to the post-production of the video, it took almost a year to complete. The video was shot in South Africa, illustrating how excited Africans are about hosting the event.
Well, we chose locations specifically pertaining to the movie. Well, the whole idea was to bring African rhythm, excitement, the energy of celebration out to the world and sort of revive the fan experience of the whole game of soccer. The movie gets rotated every 8 minutes. We'll take in a number of people and we'll show it to them, and then they'll move on, where they'll go over to see the cup and have photos taken which they can take with them and also download copies off the web.
The Coca-Cola Trophy Tour made its journey from the FIFA headquarters on the 21st of September 2009 and travelled through Africa before arriving to the host country of South Africa just in time for the World Cup draw in Cape Town. This year, the trophy will continue doing its tour to other continents, including Asia and South America.
Spreading the word of the World Cup, Coca-Cola. What do you think of that campaign?
Oh, I think it's great. It reminds me of the Olympics, the flame, with China taking the Olympic flame across the world, and it's showing the uniting factor that sports, the power that sport has to unite people, and I think it's going to be the first time that so many people get up close to
absolutely.
To that World Cup.
That's the big draw card of the campaign. Let's look at what other partners and sponsors are up to. Let's look at MTN, $65 million on the campaign, and I think they're the first global African partner that's ever been linked to a World Cup.
Yeah, there's a big responsibility. It's a great honor to have an African brand being up there with the world's best, and that they are. There's a lot of pressure, obviously, for them to carry the pride of Africa and South Africa hosting that cup. So yes, I think there's a lot of eyes on MTN to see what they're going to do. There's a lot of obviously local involvement and African involvement, but obviously, yeah, that's a big spend, and it's a big responsibility.
They're painting everything yellow. A Yoruba everywhere.
Yeah,
have you seen the airports?
Yeah, it's like, what was a Yoruba? Maybe it's big in the townships, and I think we all have to learn a new word now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, all part of just getting a new lingo, a new language going. I remember their We Can't Wait campaign to create a little bit more excitement, because there was, I think, concern that we weren't really jumping up and down in our seats about the World Cup, and I'm sure there'll be a lot more to follow at $60-odd million. Yeah, it's a big spend.
Apparently, McDonald's they're doing activations in 32,000 restaurants worldwide. Have you seen anything happening there?
I haven't been into McDonald's in a long time. But yes, they've always on a retail level been very good with that globally. It doesn't matter which country in the world you go to. Again, it's their messages will be the same right across any store, anywhere you can, any McDonald's you go into will be the same. But yeah, obviously packaging the food and a promotion with it and a toy, etc. Yeah, they definitely do what they've been doing so well.
Now, interesting enough, Budweiser, we've not seen any activations from them in South Africa or Africa for that matter, yet they are a partner. Do you think it's because they're not represented locally, or that's just interesting to see that there's no representation?
There might be, very active spending in America and across all their other markets.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything locally yet. Maybe they're waiting to, maybe they're keeping their powder dry until they see the whites of the eyes, so to speak. And maybe 6 months before the World Cup, really kicks off, we'll see a lot of activation, or even 3 months. But yeah, so far there hasn't been any, and they're a big brand. So
maybe that's a gap for SAB.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows what's going on behind the scenes? You never know. There's a big competition between the two breweries, but certainly, yeah, we would have expected at least some excitement on some level from Anheuser-Busch and that brand.